Blessed day today. Had the opportunity to do some seva. Seva means selfless service, and an ashram requires people who do this type of service. In order to function, you need a lot of people to help around. As you see, we're building a stone garden here, and there's this beautiful garden that other people have built during the years. It's quite an opportunity for people to do this type of service on the spiritual path. And in Bhakti Marga, we truly believe in the power of service. A lot of people put effort into creating these beautiful spaces for us to enjoy. When people come here, they have this sense of serenity and peace. So as I said, it is a great opportunity to be here and to be able to serve in selfless service. It is a concept that it's not common in the world to think about selfless service. Firstly, because when you work, you receive something. You get an incentive. Maybe if you're a hard worker, you have a promotion. You get a raise. There's an incentive in bonuses. So usually you work for that. When I was in theater, the highest incentive was the reaction of the audience, their enjoyment, at the end, the applauses and everything. It made it worth it when you had that feeling of accomplishment, that you gave to people an experience that they could enjoy. But of course, there's also an ego involved there, because you get caught in that game of pleasing, of becoming famous, of whatever. And here in the ashram, you look around and that's a peacock. You look around and people do this activity. They do selfless service. They are not here for the money. There's no incentive other than serving. Service in itself is the reward. The fact that you get the chance to serve, to do seva, it's the reward in itself, because we consider it a blessing to be of service. And this is the greatness of the teachings that we receive. We have this new mindset. So today it's an amazing, beautiful day, and I'm so grateful that I can spend time in nature. I can be with devotees that inspire me. Some devotees came from far away just for this service. Nobody gets any credit. You don't get your name written somewhere. Nobody says thank you, which is quite important actually. You cannot say thank you for a seva, for a service that you do, because you don't do it for that. And it's a different type of mentality. It's a different type of looking at life. And it's so healthy. it's so healthy for the ego, it's so healthy for society, I think. If we would think like this, if we would have this culture of seva, where people help just for the sake of helping, because you feel like you're giving something back. It's being grateful for the gift of life. And one of the teachings of Guruji is that we come here on this earth to serve God. And you serve God by serving others. There's a saying, Manav Seva, Madhav Seva, which means service to humanity, service to God. And you see it here put in practice, and it's inspiring to see people who act this way. And we've been doing this quite hard work. I mean, these stones are not easy. These are heavy stones. And I remember a beautiful story, the story of the Stonecutter. And if I remember correctly, I think I'm gonna put a link in the description if I find it. But the story goes like this: there's a stonecutter. All his life, he was carving this mountain to extract stone and to sell it. And while he was doing that, he was pleased with what he was doing. But one day he was in town. He was living a simple life, but he was in town and he saw a nobleman who was carried around by his servants, and he had everything he wanted. And then he said, "Wow, I wish someday I would be like him." And his wish is granted, and he wakes up the next day and he's in this amazing palace, and he's surrounded with everything that he wanted, and he's content. And he says, "Wow, this is something that I always wanted. This is all that I wanted, the good life, no?" Although before he was not thinking about this, but he saw it and he wished it. But while walking, one day it was super hot outside, and people couldn't go out because it was super hot. And he looked at the sun and said, "Oh, the sun is more powerful than me. He makes everybody stay in the house. Everybody bows to the power of the sun. Maybe it's better that I wish I was the sun." And then he becomes the sun. And while he's looking down on the earth and scorching the earth with his might, he enjoys his newfound position, his power. And while he's doing that, one day he's blocked by the clouds, like now, and he says, "Oh my God, the clouds are more powerful than me. I wish I was this cloud that can block the sun with his might." And he becomes the cloud, and he roams over the earth, showering his rain and blocking the sun wherever he goes. But at one point the wind blows, and the wind blows the cloud away, and he says, "Oh my God, the wind is more powerful than me. I should be the wind that blows all these clouds." And he becomes the wind, and he starts blowing the wind. He creates tornadoes. He shows his might all over, roaming all over the planet. But he hits a mountain, and he cannot move that mountain. And he's like, "What is this mountain more powerful than me? I wish I was the mountain. And he becomes the mountain, and he stays there content, looking on, overseeing the whole region. No sun can burn him, no wind can blow him, no cloud can overshadow him, because he stands mighty and tall, and he's impervious to whatever comes towards him. And one day, while he stays there content with himself, he hears a sound at the base of the mountain, talk, 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 talk. And he sees this stone cutter who chops big chunks out of him. And he cannot do anything. He cannot stop the stone cutter who carves his way through the mountain. And he says, oh, I wish I was this stone cutter. And he becomes the stone cutter. And he has all this journey, and he ends up in the same place. Because for me, the moral of the story is that where God is putting you, where He puts you now, that's the best place for you. That's where you should be. And it's important. Oh my God, the storm is coming. Amazing. Look at this. Wow. It's amazing how, wow, this literally just started now. It was an amazing view here. In a matter of minutes, everything changed. Look at this. Wow, wow. So I have to go take shelter, because what to do. And yeah, wherever God puts you, if He grants you the chance to serve in one place, just do your duty wherever you are, because it's beautiful. If God wants you to build this, you just build this. If God wants you to clean the toilets of nice hotels where rich people take dumps, you just do that. And do it thinking of Him. This is the greatest lesson. To think of God in whatever you do, and to be grateful that you are given the opportunity to serve. You are given the opportunity to do your duty. And as long as you do it while thinking about God, there's nothing you should worry about. Because this will lead you into fulfilling your purpose. Amazing, amazing, wow. Nature's way of saying hello. Oh, look at this, man. Woo-wee. This is hail. The force of nature unleashed. Amazing. Wow. I sometimes look back at my life, and I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful to be here. I cannot express the gratitude of being allowed to serve in an ashram, to come here every day, to do seva, to come in the temple for prayers, to be surrounded by so many people that inspire me. Honestly, they inspire me. And that's why I like to share their stories and do these interviews on the channel, so people can see how relatable they are, how different their stories are, and yet how amazing and completely amazing stories people of renouncing and of starting over with a new life, with a new goal, with a new purpose of serving God. So yeah, proper German weather. Now it's a full storm. It's a full storm coming our way. Amazing. This is how we do. We don't stop. Now it's lunch break, but after lunch break we just start working again. No matter the weather, nothing will stop us because we work for God. So blessings. See you next time. Because why not? Peacocks are taking shelter in the workshop. This is unbelievable. Jesus. Yeah, this is what happens when you play Shiva mantras. It's crazy. Wow. What to do? Shiva. If you call Shiva, Shiva comes. Amazing. It's crazy. Crazy. Hara Hara Mahadev!
New camera. Wow. Podívejte, jak to zařízení, to je pamětí. A nebo odešel a bylo to jako neuhlazený, to je horší, pak ti to vytrhne, už tam na to necháš ruce, abys to pak jako víš ten zbytek z toho.
Very nice.
17. Too high.
Tyhle ty věci, jako co ti popadají, když to přezdílí, tak prostě nahaj, když si domů tam toho prostě do těch. To mají to sbírej, to je úplně jako fakt hodně vykarucená. Žádná hamba, než ten beton nechat na zemi, tak.
The advantage of Barbaric. When he looks at you, he sees Krishna all the way. Very good, bro. But now, so wherever you go, it's gonna follow you. So you can do solo with no problem.
Tady to byla Afrika, tady už je i ta sláma je to. Jo, to mi tam zůstalo v ruce, co jsem sebral ze země. To už je ve stylu rumunského Ashramu. To mají slámu hlínu.